mile and a half, we have dropped 13 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see what keeps happening here. I don't know if that is an electrical problem, a thermometer problem, or an actual atmospheric phenomenon. There's another degree, down to 41. So 14 degrees of temperature drop that fast, for whatever reason. That is the external thermometer. That is not in the car. I did open the windows for 10 seconds a couple miles ago, just to get some fresh air in here. There's another one. As a point of reference, we just passed exit 158 on I-80 eastbound. This started right around mile marker 155, maybe? So there we are to 40. So that's, there's 30. Okay, so something's going on here. There's no way that is possible. It's partly cloudy, intermittent sun. There's no fucking way that is possible. Something is broken with my car. There is no other explanation for that. It just happened to break when I was looking at it. It's nuts. Let's see if it gets any lower. Wow. Hold and steady. That's the longest it's held steady since I noticed this. I find it very hard to believe the temperature has dropped 16 degrees in 4 miles. I find that very hard. There is an elevation change through here, but it's not that major. And when the temperature was dropping most rapidly, the elevation was pretty steady. This cloud cover was pretty steady. Alright, back up to 40. Alright, here's exit 161, finally getting off I-80 eastbound. Been driving for 6 hours and 30 minutes. It's 10:36 a.m., the day after Thanksgiving. Still at 40. It's nuts. Steady at 40. If I weren't driving right now, I think I'd try to look up the official temperature with some sort of verification. That's the only thing I can think of right now. Oops. 41. Taking this video is not really distracting me. I'm holding my camera in my hand. My arm is on my armrest. The camera is essentially propped up on the gear shift lever. It's not much traffic. The sun is peeked back out from behind the clouds. I'm sure you can still see that there. Okay. This is either a very significant malfunction with my car, where I am recording one of the wildest meteorological phenomenon that I have ever been a party to. Alright, not to be gross, but I have a bit of a stomach ache right now, and if this keeps up, I may actually shit myself in my car. I'm on 99 South right now. It's open, it's pretty flat, the sun is peeking out a little bit in and out of the clouds, but not much. See some steam and smoke off in the distance. It doesn't look like it's windy or anything. The plants on the side of the highway aren't really swaying too much. Oh my God! One of two entities is going to find great value in this video. Either the Ford Motor Company or every meteorologist ever. I am very glad I looked down at my temperature gauge when I did. Neat! So I've gone from 55 to 39 and back up to 46 in the span of maybe 9 or 10 minutes here. Yeah! I'm gonna shit myself. Fluctuation really seems to have stabilized at this point. Oh, now as I say that, it changes. It changes. You've got to be kidding me. Provided that this is not a malfunction with my car, this is why there need to be reliable meteorological observation stations everywhere. The resolution needs to be insane, because stuff like this could theoretically be happening. I really don't know what I think right now. I have never had anything like this happen with this thermometer before. Not that I always have my eye on it, but I check it pretty regularly. What caught my eye when I was looking was that it was actually changing really, really fast. It was kind of like watching a clock. Back down to 47. Well, even if it is actually 47 degrees and hadn't gone all the way down to 39, 48, that's still a 7 or 8 degree temperature change over 12, maybe 14 miles. It's still pretty good. So either thermometer malfunction, an electrical problem, or the entire atmosphere has gone completely insane. No, I believe the location of the thermometer on the car, down in the engine, I think it's in the engine bay, maybe underneath, I'm not positive on that now that I think about it. Anyhow, it's got to be shielded from the direct sunlight, so that shouldn't be making any difference as the sun pops in and out of the clouds. And the sun has been popping in and out of the clouds throughout the entire course of the temperature swing. 49! You've got to be pooping me. I think when I turned my car off, the first person getting a phone call was Mr. Matt Madigan. Wow. Whether this is a malfunction with the car or an actual atmospheric phenomenon, I don't think anybody would have believed me if I had not turned my camera on. I'm glad I did. When it started doing this, I should have turned it on. I should have turned it on right away. Well, I just turned on to Shiloh Road. Oh my God. I'm not that far from home, but if it gets back up to 55 degrees before I park, oh my goodness. This may be the craziest thing ever. Apologize for the glare. Alright, let's avoid all the traffic near the mall. Turning on to Trout Road now. It's 10:47 a.m. Apologize if that doesn't focus real well. There is an awful lot of glare at the moment. And I'm not gonna look down and try to correct it as I'm driving. I'm really only glancing down occasionally. I hope I even have it centered. 53 degrees! Holy shit! Just turned onto Gerald Street. I no longer feel as bad for not having turned my camera on as quickly as I could have, because it has certainly risen back up near the point at which this madness started. I think 55 degrees was the highest temperature I saw in Pennsylvania on my drive this morning. If it was ever any higher than that, it didn't catch my eye. $54! I'm getting ready to pull into the parking lot. So this is a 16-minute video at this point, so let's say over the course of 18 minutes to have a 32 degree temperature swing, that's kind of completely ridiculous. Let's see if I can park one-handed here without killing anybody. Whoops, and I almost killed everybody. Okay, I tell you what, I'm just going to sit still for a minute. See if it does anything else now that I'm stationary. Good boy, Duke. How are you doing? I thought so. Go ahead and get some things out of the car. It's 10. Well, I'm inclined to think that is some sort of malfunction with the car more than anything else, but could be wrong. Good enough for me. I'm going to stop recording now.